Good afternoon, Tim from Team Ohio. It's Friday, December the 2nd. Today I'm in Galion, Ohio at the old depot train station. The station dates back to the late 1800s, and I got permission from the city manager's office today to metal detect here. They're going to have a construction project going on, and a lot of the history that may be in the ground here could possibly be lost. And I was able to get access to this property, and we'll see how we can do. Back in a minute. I don't know, 45 minutes, dug a bunch of clad change, and not really having a whole lot of luck until I got a signal down here. See how deep the hole is, and I pulled this out. I am not sure what that is yet. I'll try to get it cleaned out a little bit, and I'll be back. Most of the dirt out of it, it is bell-shaped with the slot in the top of it, and then when you turn it over, yeah, I don't know what that is. I will be taking that to the Galion Historical Society to see if they can identify it, unless someone on YouTube knows what it is. Looks like it's it rang up 74, 76 on the AT Pro, so I'm not sure. But it was down there 10, 11 inches at least, so not a clue. Pretty cool though. Down here about 7 inches. I think there's still something down in there, but I found what I think is a spoon or a fork handle. It's ringing up 80 to 84, so I'm not sure what kind of metal that is. I don't think it's silver, but I'll show you a picture of it after I get it cleaned up at home. Pretty cool. This hole, with my fist closed, is elbow deep. And out of it, I got this item. Obviously it's iron, and it looks like it's broken off right there, but it's another one of those I have no idea items. See that little dome section right there in the center on the back? It's raised and it's got a wire running through it. So yeah, I don't know. That might be another candidate for electrolysis. I'd like to know what that is. Pretty cool. This hole, about 6-8 inches deep. It's another mystery iron find. Normally these, if I find something like this, I just throw it away, but I am looking for relics and artifacts here related to the old train depot. So yeah, I'm going to have some work to do. Trying to clean these up through electrolysis. Be interesting to see what they turn out to be. But once I get them cleaned up, I'm going to bring them over to the Historical Society over here and see if they can give me a hand in identifying what all this stuff I've been finding is. So, yep, there's another one. This hole, 6-7 inches. Got some kind of an old knob. Bringing up in the low 80s. I don't know, brass maybe. That's interesting. Okay, if you can hear me, right down there about 4 or 5 inches, I found this. I thought it was a washer at first, but it's not. I'm not sure what it is. After I get it cleaned up, I'll show you right after this segment. Double trains. I'll be back. Down this hole is getting 88, 90. I filled it partially back in. It's about 6 inches deep. But I saw around us in the bottom of the hole, and I pulled this out. I have no clue. It looks like a key slot. And you turn it over, and that's what the back of it looks like. So I don't know, the face off an old lock, but there's no markings on it. So I'm not sure. It's interesting. I'm going to have to call it a day because it's getting kind of dark. About 40 minutes from the house. So I'm going to have to put an end to today's festivity, but I'll be back out here very soon. Hey, welcome to day 2. I'm back at the depot in Galion, Ohio. And I've been here about 20 minutes, I guess. I was supposed to have a ceremonial groundbreaking here yesterday, but for the life of me, I can't see where they had it. But yeah, I'm going to finish this up today because they're supposed to start construction Monday. I'm going to hit that area over there by the tree and the flagpole and do this area right here. But anyway, in this hole right here, about 4 inches down, I found a harmonica reed. It's been folded over. There's no slots on that side, so it was down here, about 4 inches. Cool. Okay, in this hole, down about 10, 11 inches, I was at first, before I pulled the plug out, I was getting a 78, 80. Once I got the plug out, it shot up to 85, 88. So yeah, I was kind of hoping for a silver coin, but that's not the case. Instead, I pulled this out. I cleaned it up a little bit. Another one of those items I have no idea what it is, but it had this piece here, one on the other side to match that side. It's kind of ornate. There's no manufacturer's mark on it anywhere that I can see, but get it cleaned up after a while, after I get back to the house. But if anybody has any idea what that might be, let me know. Again, I'm in the yard area of a train station that dates back to the late 1800s. So if you know what that might be, let me know. Hole about 4 or 5 inches. A pocket knife. The handle's in pretty good shape, but the blade's pretty corroded, I believe. I'll try to get that cleaned up a little bit later. Interesting. It wasn't too deep, so I'm not thinking it's too old. It's some kind of a pin or a button. Let me get it cleaned off here a little bit, and we'll take a look at the size of it there. It says established 1975, so yeah, it's not real old. I don't know what the insignia is, but it's some kind of rubberized material on the back, so I'm thinking it was stuck on something. But it's kind of neat. Okay, now I'm excited. Down there about 6 or 7 inches, I pulled this out, and I first thought it was a lid to something, but I cleaned it off and looked, and it says CWC CO trademark Sterling, and then it has a letter and some numbers below it, so I have no clue what that is, but it says Sterling on it, and I'll try to look that up on the internet. That CWC, I think the CO at the end is company. That is pretty cool. Awesome. Anytime you get silver, it's awesome. Good afternoon, Tim from Team Ohio, headed back to the Big 4 Rail Depot at Galion for day 3, and today should do it. Just got a kind of a smaller area that I want to scan that's not in the construction zone where they're going to build the new pavilion. So I'll get that done, and I'll be pretty much finished with it. See you in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back at the depot. The third day I'm going to do this area here. It's not very big, but I want to do the curb strips too. Over there you can see some of the concrete foundation. The railroad ramp used to run down that far. But anyway, I'm here at this tree and I just got a big signal down here and unearthed this. Let's see what it is. Looks like it's a token. Let me clean it up and I'll read it to you. Okay, this is very cool. It says Henry Ackerman's Special Sale Coins, 1908. And you flip it over, and it says this coin good for $20 on date of purchase at on any piano at H. Ackerman's, Marion and Galion, Ohio. Good until January 1st, 1909. How cool is that? Awesome. That made my day. Okay, let's go find some more. And the broken railroad spike. I was getting a high-pitched chirp along with the iron signal. Maybe down in there a little ways. It might be because of deterioration, but I don't know. Maybe I do see a coin down there. Oh, is that a coin? Hang on a second. Down there, about 5 inches. An old key. Number 2 from this property. Pretty nice. I'll show you a picture of it right after this clip. Down there about, I don't know, 5-6 inches. Sure what I have down here. It kind of looks like one of those ball jar lid liners. But I'm going to take my time getting it out. I don't want to break it if that's what it is, but there's some metal down in there with it too, so I'll be back in a minute. It appears that's what it is, because underneath of it is the lid. Kind of amazing. It's right here in front of the old train station. But yeah, I'm going to stick my pin pointer down in there and see if there's anything else down in there other than bits of that jar lid. I cleaned up around the edges. It says Consolidated Fruit Jar Company, New York. So I'll do some research on that when I get home, and I'll tell you about it. And it looks like this is going to be my last target. Sun's going down. I got about a 25-minute drive home. I have no clue what this is. I thought it was a washer, but you can see it's got slots in it. Oh, I'll clean it up and get you a picture. Well, thanks for hanging with me today. Didn't do really good except for that token. I really like that token. But I'll be coming back here before they start construction, hopefully, if the weather holds. But that's it for today. Happy hunting. God bless. I'll see you next time.
Mm-hmm.